father, my grandfather. Laughing, smiling, loving, pure bliss to fill your shoes. Take your role and your responsibilities. I'm tired of being confronted by doors shut in my face, closing me from you. I feel like lying on the white lines of the tar road, waiting for someone to drive over.
Okay, so now we're just gonna look at it with the visuals.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Searching, seeking, kneeling before him who bears all power. Standing tall, falling flat. I feel like lying on the white lines of the tar road, waiting for someone to drive over me. But why would I follow under your footsteps? I was only 3, my life beginning, yours ending as you pulled that heavy steel bullet against your forehead. I just need you to tell me why.
How did you perceive the story differently with the visuals?
For me, it was more of a greater sense of emotion. Like, we sort of got it before with just the sound and stuff, but then put together brought out a bit more of the emotion and the sadness of the story.
Yeah, that's true. Like, which visual spoke the most to you?
The swing.
Is it?
I think the swing,
on the swing.
and then the gunshot goes, and then she's off it. I like that a lot. And at the end, when she's like writing "Dad" and question mark on the sand, I think that quite has an impact.
Today we're just going to be doing a little bit about the storyboard. Basically, the story we're going to be using is the 3 Little Pigs. And we're just going to recap the story, and then Alex is basically going to draw diagrams for us. And through this, you can see how simple it is to actually do a storyboard. It's important to do a storyboard because it just saves a lot of time, and also if you're involved in a production where there's money involved, you can also save money because of time.
Roof, to be like just a...
Yeah. And just another thing with storyboards, just try and keep it as small as you can. And also, when you do a storyboard, you want to put it in a little block so it looks like you're drawing for the actual TV. So Alex, as you can see, it's really important to do a storyboard like this, because I mean, you know the story of the 3 Little Pigs, but when you put it down on a board like this, you can realize like what sort of things you've left out, what you need, you know, what sort of location you need. I mean, here you'll need a straw house, you'll need a house made of sticks, you know, it's just those little sort of facts that you need to put in that will be relevant to your stories. So for citizen journalism, it's just important that you choose the right location, where you want to shoot, you know. If you need any props in your citizen journalism film, like say for example there's something that's there that is really not meant to be in that sort of location, then you want to try and make sure that you take that out. You know, so say you got like a fancy BMW in a really like underprivileged area, and say someone else you could just ask them if they wouldn't mind moving it because you want to show something about the area about it being underprivileged.
Okay, so did you understand?
Yes, I think I get it now. Basically, we all understand different things from different words, but if I add visuals to them, like I would to my CJ story, then we can tap into personal experience.
Yes, and then you can plan your story using what is called a storyboard.
Like a cartoon strip.
Exactly. The storyboard is really easy, and it helps you see exactly what it is you need to go out and shoot. Let's think of an example.
Okay, so let's take an example of a newspaper article. Let's say the headline reads, "Ace basketball player receives prestigious award from the president." And we're going to try to put all of that into a storyboard. We need to cover the 5 W's and the H, right? But then how would we show that visually?
Through our storyboard. In our storyboard, we need to see exactly in each little block, we need to see what happened, who was there, how did it happen, when did it happen, and why did it happen.
Okay, a quick example. How would you show that he's the #1 basketball player in his school?
Maybe you could show him dunking a ball, and then before you go out and shoot it, you would plan it by actually drawing him dunking a ball.
So you know that that's the footage you need.
Exactly.
So it's all about planning your visuals to match the word.
Exactly.